I have redeemed you by the blood of the Lamb. You have been redeemed. You have been redeemed. Redeemed means to be brought back into the original state that God created you in from the beginning. In the beginning is where you see the beginning of mankind. In the beginning is where you see what God intended for mankind to be. In the beginning. In Genesis, we see that God made everything. The sun, moon, stars, the ground, the trees, the animals. He created everything. And then the last thing he made was us. And he didn't speak us into existence, but instead he fashioned us, molded and sculpted us with his very hands into his very image, and then breathed life into us after his very likeness. So God showed us in the beginning what he intended man to be and to have. And in that he said, let us give them dominion over the earth, rule and subdue the earth. So we know that God wanted us to have a kingdom. God wanted us to have rulership and dominion over the face of the earth. And not only that, but to be in his image and his very likeness. And what you don't see in that place is what God never intended for man to have or to become. We don't see sin when he molded us and shaped us and breathed into us and in his image and likeness. We don't see sicknesses and diseases. We don't see fear and anxiety. We don't see stress and depression, disappointment, discouragement. We don't see negativity. We don't see destruction or demonic things happening when God made us in his image and after his likeness in the very beginning. This is what it means to be redeemed. God has redeemed us from the state of sin and brought us back to the original state he created us from the very beginning. So now that you've been redeemed, that means that whatever you cannot find in redemption that is in your life that is destructive, demonic, and satanic or whatever, negative, it's in violation because you've been redeemed. That stuff is not supposed to be in your life. That stuff is not supposed to have a hold on you. He even says that I delivered you from the kingdom and from the power of darkness and transferred you over into the kingdom of my son. What he's saying is, I've redeemed you from anything that pertains to the kingdom of darkness. There's nothing of the kingdom of darkness that's supposed to be in your life because I created you to be as I am. And whatever I don't have, whatever I don't attain, whatever's not in me or in my life, I don't want in yours because I made you in my very image and after my very likeness. So you've been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. And with that being said, with that statement, I want you to break and destroy anything in your life and command it to go that is not as God intended for you to have. That is not of redemption. That is not of the image and likeness of God. If God is not it and does not have it, you are not supposed to have it. And neither are you. You are redeemed. Sin must leave you. Sickness must leave you. Poverty must leave you. Discouragement, disappointment, depression, anxiety must leave you. None of these things are part of redemption. You have been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. All right? I love you.